Hey folks, I'm Anand and welcome to MaverickEduCor, your trusted partner to achieve your dream score. Our goal is to make your PTE journey easy, effective and stress-free. So make sure to contact us on a WhatsApp number or on the email ID mentioned below for paid assistance. In today's class, let's see more details about listening fill in the blanks. Listening fill in the blanks is one of the important questions in your exam. You would need to have 3 skills to crack this question easily, which is nothing but good listening skills, spellings and vocabulary. If these 3 things are sorted, be rest assured that listening fill in the blanks would be an easy question for you in the exam. Now let's understand the basic details of listening fill in the blanks question. First and foremost, what needs to be done? You need to listen to the recording and type the missing word in each blank, meaning there is a transcript present in front of you. The audio will be reading the transcript. There will be some missing words that you need to identify and type the correct spelling. That is what needs to be done. For how many questions? For about 2 to 3 questions. How many blanks would be present? For about 4 to 5 blanks per question. Next, what is the length of the audio? The length of the audio would be anywhere between 30 to 60 seconds. On the other hand, overall time to type your response, meaning the missing words, is self-managed. Please manage this time accordingly so that you will have good amount of time for your write from dictation. Let's look at a representational image for your listening fill in the blanks question. As you can clearly see over here, there is a transcript present here with some missing blanks. You need to identify these missing blanks while the audio player is reading the transcript. Once you identify all the missing words, go ahead and type them in the correct places and click next for your next question in the exam. Let's look at the skills assessed as per PTE scoring guidelines. PTE assesses your listening and writing skill. Remember, this is also an integrated task. That is why they are assessing your listening and writing skills. But marks are awarded only for your correct spelling. If you can type the correct spelling, PTE will award you 1 mark. If you type the incorrect spelling, it will award you 0 marks without any hesitation. It is as good as binary, either correct or incorrect. So make sure to type the correct spelling. Overall, you will have about 4 or 5 blanks in each question, which will result to about 8 to 10 marks for your listening module and your writing module too. So make sure to grab all those marks by typing the correct spelling. Alright folks, now let's look at the do's for your listening fill in the blanks. First and foremost, remember 1 mark is awarded per blank with no spelling mistakes. Even after identifying the correct word, you need to key in the right spelling. Only then PTE will award you marks. Next thing, understand the context and apply grammar rules. In case of any doubts with regards to the correct word, you can use grammar or context. So these 2 things will come in handy. Next thing, never take eyes off your screen while writing or typing missing words. I will tell you 2 methodologies which I have tried and tested. One is, if you're good in typing, go ahead and type those missing words in the blank itself, hit tab, it will move on to the next blank so that you'll always be ready to identify that word. If not, I'm not good in typing, what can I do? You can utilize the scribble pad which is given by PTE itself. Use that, use that scribble pad. I will tell you one good technique. If this is a scribble pad, right? Write it in vertical manner. Write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the words in a vertical manner so that you can identify which blank has to come first, second, third and so on and so forth. If you write it in a horizontal manner, what would happen? You may miss one word. In case you have missed this word, rest of the words will go for a toss and you will type in all the incorrect responses or answers. So make sure to write it in a vertical way so that you can identify which blank has come first, second and third. Next, practicing, memorizing and revising will help you to improve your spellings. Is there any shortcut? Absolutely not. I had faced the same situation. I was typing incorrect spellings. So what did I do? I made sure to write those spellings over and over again. While writing those difficult spellings, I used to memorize it as well. So you would also have to do the same thing to make sure that you don't write incorrect spellings in your exam. Next, capitalize the first word of the sentence, meaning if the blank is the first word or in the beginning of the sentence, you would have to capitalize the first letter in that particular blank. Never miss out doing this. Next thing, proper nouns should always start with a capital letter. You need to make sure that the first letter of that particular word is capitalized. For example, name of a country, name of a place, name of a person, all of these come under proper nouns. You need to make sure you will capitalize that first letter of that word. Let's look at the don'ts for your listening fill in the blanks. First and foremost, never leave any blank unanswered, even if you are not sure about it. Remember, if you are not sure about the word or the spelling, never leave it unanswered. It is as good as committing a mistake. So make sure to type whatever you know, because if luck is favoring you, you might get 1 mark. So make sure to never leave it unanswered. Next thing, there are no negative marks for any blank or any question in listening fill in the blanks, because even if you make 5 mistakes, PTE will not award you -5. Instead, it will give you 0. That is all it can do. So either it is 1 mark or 0 marks. Next thing, do not submit the FIB before proofreading for spelling errors. This is very, very important. If you don't proofread your spellings, then you might get 0 marks. So make sure there could be typos as well. So to avoid this, you have to proofread your spellings. Once you have proofread your spellings, go ahead and click next. Next thing, avoid consuming more than 30 to 60 seconds after the audio has stopped playing to type and proofread your answers. You need to complete this task of typing your answers and then proofreading it within 60 seconds. Reason being, you might miss out on one major thing. That is nothing but if you keep dwelling about one particular blank, or if you waste too much of time, then you will lose track of time if you're trying to hunt for answers. And then if you lose track of time, you will get less amount of time for your write from dictation. You might end up missing one. If you even end up missing one write from dictation, be rest assured that you will not get 79 plus in your exam. So make sure to manage your time very, very effectively, from typing it, proofreading it, and then making sure that you have good 12 to 14 minutes of time for your write from dictation. I hope you have understood all of these don'ts, and let's proceed forward. Let's look at an example for your listening fill in the blanks. Here, I will be demonstrating and showing you how I will capture all the missing blanks, and then I will consume 1 minute of time after the audio has stopped playing. Once I complete typing all the words with correct spelling, let's go ahead and see if my answers were correct. Now, I will be playing the audio and I will capture all the missing words from the audio starting now.
Skydiving is an exhilarating adventure sport that involves jumping from an aircraft and free falling before deploying a parachute. It offers a unique opportunity to experience the thrill of soaring through the sky while enjoying breathtaking views from high altitudes. First-time jumpers typically undergo a training session, often participating in tandem jumps with experienced instructors to ensure safety. The sensation of free falling, combined with the rush of wind and the vast open sky, creates an unforgettable experience. Skydiving is popular among thrill seekers and those looking to push their limits, but it also emphasizes safety through strict protocols and equipment checks. Many enthusiasts enjoy skydiving to challenge themselves and gain a new perspective on life. With numerous skydiving locations around the world, from coastal drops to scenic mountain landscapes, it continues to attract adventurers eager to embrace the adrenaline and beauty of this extraordinary sport.
Now that the audio has stopped playing, let's go ahead and correct our spellings, and I will start the timer to consume less than 1 minute. Starting now. I think this word was exhilarating. Something like exhale, E-X-H-A-L-E. This is exhale, whereas it is hilarating, R-A-T-I-N-G. Next thing, it is first time, F-I-R-S-T-T-I-M-E. Is this the correct word? Hyphen has to come. And this has to be capitalized. F has to be capitalized because it is the first word in the sentence. Tandem. This word is perfectly all right. Enthusiast. E-N-T-H-U, C-A-S-T-S, enthusiast. Scenic. SCENIC. Now let's go ahead and proofread it quickly. SCENIC, ENTHUSIASTS, tandem, FIRST, space, hyphen, time, exhilarating, RATING. All good. Now, I have consumed less than 1 minute to type the correct spelling and then proofread it as well. Now, let's go ahead and see if my answers were correct. Let's see if these were the right words with the correct spelling. I will be revealing the answers now. So, the words were exhilarating, first time, tandem, enthusiast, and scenic. The words were also correct, and the spellings, let's check them. Now, exhilarating. How to get this spelling? The same for enthusiasts as well. I have already told you a couple of slides back that you need to memorize by writing it in your practice sessions. That is the only way out. Having said that, now let's break this word down. How can I get this spelling right? Exhilarating. Exhilarating. That is how you can break it down to arrive at the correct spelling. Okay. Next is first time. If you write it something like this, okay, first time is absolutely wrong. PTE will not award you any marks. Okay. The word has to be something like this. Even though there are two different words, it is one single word. Basic knowledge of English language as well. Okay. Now, first time. The word, the first letter has to be capitalized as it is the first word of the sentence. And don't forget to add a hyphen between first and time. Okay, that is the correct spelling. Next thing, tandem. TANDEM. Even though you hear it, some people may pronounce it as tandem. Even though you hear it as TANDAM, it is not the correct spelling. It is TANDEM. That is the correct spelling. Next is enthusiast. Lot of people will commit mistakes, especially in words such as enthusiast. Okay. So how do I break this down? If you can break this as enthu, ENTHUCSI. It is not CI. That comes only with practice. Okay. Now CASES. As it was a plural word, I am adding a S in the end. So it is enthusiast. Okay. Next, scenic. Some people will write, in the exam they will write SEENIC, CEENIC. Absolutely incorrect spellings. It is a very simple word, which is SCENIC. So if I compare whatever I've written on the right hand side, they are the correct spellings and the right words as well. Alright folks, now let's look at the golden rules for your listening fill in the blanks question. First and foremost, you need to possess two important things. One is good listening skills and the second one is typing the correct spelling. So these two skills will fetch you maximum amount of marks in your exam for your listening fill in the blanks, and this has to be your highest priority. Next, practice every day to improve your spellings. There is no shortcuts. Only way out is write, memorize and revise. Third thing, proofread your answers before clicking next. Make sure to go back and proofread your answers. There could be typos as well. This can be identified only by proofreading it. Last but not the least, avoid using spelling assisting tools such as Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, so on and so forth. Instead, use Notepad while practicing. Some people would be used to something like practicing, like writing it on a scribble pad using a piece of pen and paper. That is also a good way of practicing. But in the exam, you will have to type it. So to do that, use a notepad which will not show your spelling errors. So these were the golden rules for your listening fill in the blanks. Alright folks, we have come to the end of this video. I hope it helped you a lot. In case of any doubts or any queries, don't hesitate to contact us on the WhatsApp number or on the email ID mentioned below for paid assistance. It takes a lot of effort to come up with such engaging videos. As a token of support and encouragement, please make sure to subscribe to our channel. On this note, I am wishing you all the very best for your exams. I hope you get your desired scores.